How to run a JavaScript file in browser from Visual Studio Code. First of all, you need to download and install Visual Studio Code. You can do this from the link below, or if you have any problems, I have a tutorial on my channel how to download and install Visual Studio Code. Then you need to open a Visual Studio Code. Here we need to choose our folder where we will have our files. I will click open folder right here, or if you don't see a welcome window, you can go to the files. Here you can find open folder. So choose this option to open a new folder. Then you need to choose the directory where you will have your folder. For example, I will choose this lesson 2 and then I will click select folder. It will open a Visual Studio Code in a new window where you will be able to see the name of the folder that you have chosen right here, yeah? So next to the name of your folder, you will see new file icon. If you click it, you can write script.js. You can write script.js to create a new JavaScript file. The first part of this name might be whatever you want, but it should be ended with .js to create a JavaScript file. Now we created our file, and as you remember, we can write something like 60 minus 10. And if I save the file, I will not be able to see the results, because the result of this file is not automatically connected to the terminal or console. Our first step would be to add additional line that will connect the result with the console. I will delete this line and I will write console.log. Console.log. Now I wrote console.log with parentheses, and inside of the parentheses I can write whatever code I want. For example, again 60 minus 10. If I save the file by Ctrl+C, I will again not be able to see my results because now the results will be in the console, but we didn't actually have access to our console. The easiest way how to get access to our console is to actually connect your JavaScript file with browser and look at the console in the browser. We will use live server extension to show our JavaScript file in the browser. On the left hand side, you will see a bar with different icons. The last one should be extensions. Click it. Here, write live server. Live server. So you should find one created by Ritwik Day. You can press install right here or click somewhere in this area to open the full version of this plugin, and then you can click install. After the installation, you will be able to see Go Live button in the right bottom corner of your screen. Let's choose our JavaScript file and then click to Go Live button. It will open a JavaScript file in a new blank page in your browser. In my case, I use Chrome. Here I can do right click, then find inspect property, and you will see if I choose the console, we'll not be able to see our results. This is because actually JavaScript can be directly connected to our browser. Our browser requires HTML file to understand the JavaScript file. So to fix our problem, let's create HTML file. I will go back to the Visual Studio Code, and on the left hand side, the first icon will be Explorer. I will click it. Here, the same as I did our JavaScript file, I will find a new file icon. I can click it and write index.html. It will create a blank HTML file, and to fill it you don't need to have any knowledge about HTML. You can just type an exclamation mark and then press enter, and you will see the basic HTML file where we need to add only one line. After title tag, press enter and write script column source. Script column src. So script column src for source. Then I can press enter and it will generate the line for me. Inside of the quotes of source property, I can write the name of our JavaScript file. In my case, this is script.js. Script.js. So when I save the file by Ctrl+C, it will connect the JavaScript and HTML file together. Now I need to reload our connection to the browser. Now in the right bottom corner, you will see that Go Live button have been changed to port 550. Click it to disconnect your previous page. Then you will see again a Go Live button, and now, very important thing, to choose our HTML file, not a JavaScript file, but HTML file, and then I can click Go Live. It will create a new blank page, and here if I choose Inspect Property in the console, I will see our results and the line that Live Reload enabled. In the next video, we will write our first JavaScript code in the Visual Studio Code.